Are you surprised the Niners are favored at Philly?
I'm shocked.
Really?
I'm shocked, considering that the Eagles and all the things that you mentioned, they're 10-1. Their primary starting quarterback is in the lineup. And considering what they've been able to do thus far, only losing one game, I'm very surprised. And I do understand what the 49ers represent. They've been the most efficient, the most well-rounded group when they've been all there. When you have Christian McCaffrey, you have Debo, you have Big Trent Williams into the starting lineup, they seem unbeatable. And they're healthy. But I'm still shocked that they're going on the road. And I get Brock Purdy, the QBR, the completion percentage. I get what he represents. But this is the Eagles. They are at home. We know what they represent in that building. So, yes, as well as the 49ers have played, it's not like the Eagles have been slouches. So, yes, I am very surprised that they're a 3-point underdog. And normally the home team gets the 3 points. So, basically what they're saying, you're a 6-point dog.
Yeah.
Because normally the home team, Stephen and P. Mac,
right.
you get 3 points just for being at home. And now you're a 3-point dog. So basically they believe the 49ers are at least 6 points favor, at least a touchdown better than the Eagles. I don't see that. Could they win? Absolutely. And I might just even pick them. But I don't know about this one.
Go ahead, P. Mac.
Yeah, I think what you're saying is obviously all very real, especially with Philadelphia. Those Johns are a real home field advantage, too. I mean, that fan base is a part of the game. They obviously get Buffalo Bills players to push them in the middle of the game. It is a real home field advantage. But I think the reason why the sports books have it this way, ESPN Bet has it now at 3 points, I think is because if you look back at that NFC Championship, and Molly said this is an NFC Championship rematch, but in that game, it wasn't really the San Francisco 49ers. First drive, Brock Purdy, boom, Tommy on. How you doing? If you recall the next series, Fred Warner dislocated his shoulder. Bosa got a cleat to the leg during a punt play. There was just one thing after another where they couldn't even
the backup quarterback got knocked out.
For the second half of an NFC Championship game. It is an absolute terrible situation. If you talk to the San Francisco 49ers after that game, it is a bad, bad topic to bring up. We got to see Debo Samuels at Radio Row down there at the Super Bowl, and we said, man, Philadelphia, what happened? He was just furious about it. I saw George Kittle at WrestleMania, him and his family, and I said, what a run you guys had last year. And then obviously the NFC Championship happens, and they go, don't even talk about it. Don't even want to think about it. It was a game that really soiled their souls because they believe, and you know what I'm saying here, they believe that the football gods quarter to three'd them pretty much since the beginning of that game all the way toward the end of it. So they've been circling this game since then. And also another little fact that you can add in, the Niners played on Thanksgiving Thursday. You know, Eagles played Bills overtime Sunday. They got a 3 extra day break as well, even though they're going across the country to Philly. I think the Eagles are the hottest team right now. I think they're a more rested team. And I think the books are right. I think this is going to be a Niners game because of all the different things can kind of add it into this one, Stephen.
I think you're absolutely right, P. Mac, and I'm rolling with you on this one. I'm not surprised at all that the San Francisco 49ers, Shannon, are the favorites in this game. And one of the things that I kept bringing up, if you remember, as the season has progressed, I keep talking about San Francisco and thinking they should have been the team in the Super Bowl. They feel they never got a fair shot. What team do you know in NFL history loses 4 quarterbacks in the same season? That's what happened to them. And Trey Lance, Jimmy Garoppolo, Brock Purdy, and Josh Johnson. This is what happened to them. And they're thinking like, damn it, we had to rely on Christian McCaffrey behind center. I saw Debo Samuels too. He came to our show Super Bowl week right there, Pat McAfee, and he was right on the set of first take. He was livid because he's like, yo, we didn't really get a shot to compete in that particular game. A regular season matchup doesn't make up for that, but it does send a message we're coming, and this is what we think we would have done against y'all if we had all of our ducks in order. Now let's rewind back to the last 3 weeks. You beat Jacksonville. You boat raced them, as Jeff Saturday would say. Okay, you've got a situation where George Kittle gets about 116 yards. You sit up there and you beat up on Tampa Bay. Your Ayuk gets about 156 yards receiving. Then you win last week against Seattle. Christian McCaffrey has over 100 yards rushing. Each week there's somebody different that beats you. They got all of them brothers. Plus they got, I mentioned Kittle already. Obviously Debo Samuel, didn't mention him. You got Kyle Shanahan calling plays. You got Trent Williams back just throwing bodies all over the damn place, for crying out loud. Okay, so they look different compared to what they did when they had lost about 3 straight. That's why they're favored in this game, because we're watching the Eagles pull out victories, but 4 consecutive games, you're down double digits. And San Francisco, meanwhile, is bum rushing folks.
Yeah.
That's why you would be a favorite in a game like this. I'm not surprised about it at all. I think it's going to be a nail-biter. I think it's going to be a thriller. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if San Francisco wins this game.
Well, defensively, you look at the 49ers since the addition of Chase Young. They've gotten 15 sacks over the last 5 games. It's going to be very interesting, P-Mac. Is Lane Johnson going to be able to go? Because that's Nick Bosa's side. So now you got your backup going against Nick Bosa. You want to have him neutralized. You got Armstead. He's coming along. Hargrave all of a sudden getting into the mix. And you got Chase Young. You got Cleveland Farrell. You signed to Randy Gregory. They're going to try to put pressure on Jalen Hurts. But you have to be careful. Once you get even with him, you're going to have to level off. Because if you run past a guy like Jalen Hurts, he jumps out the window. You saw what happened in overtime. It's lights out.
Yeah. The latest list following week 12. Stevens A-list, my top 5 teams in the NFL following week 12. Keep in mind, the list is fluid. The list is fluid, okay? Let's get right to it. I see you over there laughing already, Shannon Sharpe. Where's Jeff Saturday? Where's my man at? Put him up on the screen because I want to see him too. Let's go to number 5 on the list. Give it to me, please. Right here. Bam! The Miami Dolphins. Why? We just finished talking about them. We just finished talking about how they're a Super Bowl contender. We just finished talking about their lead in the AFC East, how their offense is prolific and what have you. It hasn't gone anywhere. Yes, they haven't beaten stiff competition outside of the Denver Broncos, but the bottom line is they're handling their business. I've got them at top 5. Let's go to number 4 on the list. Please give it to me right now. Bam! Where is it, damn it? Right there. The Kansas City Chiefs. Now, I understand their defense is big time. And I understand they have Patrick Mahomes. And I understand they have Travis Kelce. But damn it, they got receivers dropping the football. They're still in first place in the AFC West. They're still a team to be reckoned with. Andy Reid is handling their business. They just beat up on the Raiders, which ain't nothing big to do. We understand who they are. But are they a top 3 team in the National Football League? Not at this moment. This team is, however, give it to me right now. Bam! The Baltimore Ravens. Why? Did you see Lamar Jackson? You see Gus Edwards? You see that brother Zay Flowers? You see that defense? You see the coaching of John Harbaugh? You see the culture, the consistency, the chemistry, the cohesiveness? This is who the Ravens are. They are playing like the best team in the AFC, bar none. You can knock it out. Don't even argue with me about that. We don't want to talk about what the Chiefs might do down the road. Right now, at this particular moment in time, the Ravens look more formidable, more complete than the Kansas City Chiefs. Okay, let's go to number 2. We know the answer to this one. Right there. The screen went black. Damn it to hell with all of that. It's the San Francisco 49ers, okay? That's who the hell they are. We understand what they got. They got Purdy. They got Debo. He's back. Trent Williams is back. Kittles is there. Ayuk is there. McCaffrey is there. Shanahan is there. Bosa is there. Young is there. Warren is there. Armstead is there. These brothers are complete. They're running roughshod over the competition over the last 3 weeks. We understand how formidable they are. They are clearly a top 2 team in the National Football League, arguably a Super Bowl favorite. We just can't put them number 1 because we know what we're seeing from this team. The best team in football right now is the Philadelphia Eagles. The best record in football, 4 double-digit deficits the last 4 weeks. Come back all 4 times. You got the Eagles, the 49ers, the Ravens, the Chiefs, the Dolphins. That is the A-list.
Okay, before you go, Shannon, before you go, Jeff Saturday, we want you at home, First Take fam, to weigh in. Obviously, you know we give out grades here. The QR code, scan it, send in the grade. We need to hear from the people. All right, who's up first?
I'll go first. In 12 weeks, this is your best list. This might be your best list ever. The only place we differ is 5. I got the Cowboys at 5. Everything else
please.
Everything else is the exact.
Cowboys ain't 5.
The Dolphins beat up on the Jets.
So?
The Cowboys beat up on the Commanders.
The Cowboys beat up on the Commanders. The Cowboys have won 5 last place teams, man. Oh, please. Please. Stop it.
This is an A-plus list.
I
got no argument.
Wow.
I'm not going to beat him up.
I have a question. Hold up.
List.
After you gave him the F last week, did he call you?
No.
Did he call you and whine?
We got the only thing we differ is the Cowboys at 5. He got the Dolphins, I got the Cowboys. Everything else is identical.
A+. Whoa, a lot. We're coming out with all the moves. Okay, Jeff?
What's up, Jeff?
Listen, first of all, I must say this. Y'all go back and rewind this show, and y'all go watch Shannon argue with me about the Dolphins and Cowboys back a little bit ago on which team, and now he got the Cowboys over the Dolphins. So I'm just going back there. I'm with you. The Cowboys should be 5. The Dolphins should be 6. I agree with that, Shannon. I think you're dead wrong there, Stephen A. I also think the Chiefs got to be above the Ravens. As much as you're saying about the Ravens, the Chiefs, the Chiefs defense and the way the Chiefs defense are playing,
what the
and
Ravens
the trust
defense?
you got, and
what the Ravens
and the
defense been
trust that you have in Patrick Mahomes. Hey, if Mahomes don't got a dude who drops a ball in the end zone, they beat the Eagles 2 weeks ago.
But they
so
did
when you're talking about what this is, that Chiefs team should be 3, then the Ravens, then the Cowboys, and then we can talk about the Dolphins after that.
Hold on, I got
to get the grade.
Hold on, before they get the grade. The problem that I got with Jeff is this. If your argument would be more profound if I questioned Patrick Mahomes. I did not. I'm talking about their receivers as to why I don't have faith in the Chiefs over the Ravens. I'm talking about their receivers.
Yeah,
they dropped the pass against Philadelphia. They dropped 26 passes this year.
I agree, but what I'm telling you is the defense with the Chiefs and the ability of Mahomes, until somebody knocks them off the AFC, they got to be the top team in the AFC, then the Ravens, then the Cowboys.
But see, he's not doing it. He's saying that no matter what, because the Chiefs are who they are, they're going to be top 3
and they have the best player in the world.
Understand,
they got the best player in the world.
But hold on.
Some people need mansplaining.
Listen,
but go ahead.
I comprehend what he meant.
But Stephen A., he told us earlier that he liked the Cowboys better than the Dolphins to get to the Super Bowl.
That's right.
Even though they had a tougher road with the Eagles and the 49ers.
And me and you said the Dolphins. And so he's saying that I'm wrong to pick the Dolphins. My pick is consistent. I picked the Dolphins earlier in the conversation, Jeff. You picked the Cowboys.
I'm taking shots on all y'all. I agree, but they still should be. The Cowboys should still be 5.
Okay.
The Cowboys should be 5. The Dolphins, and this is a B. This is a B. I'm gonna give you a B.
Ridiculous.
I'll give you a B.
Ridiculous.
I'll give you a B.
Ridiculous.
Right,
Come on, man.
A plus.
Come on,
Ain't no
man.
A plus. No
Have
chance.
the streets spoken? Do we know yet?
The streets, no. The streets, no. Streets, no.
America's vote.
Come on, man.
I got you, bro. I got you, bro. We got it.
Hey.
You know what I have to say in all seriousness? So one sec, Jeff, before you jump in all seriousness, it is so interesting to me, this is honest to God, that the fans are usually in sync with what Shannon and Jeff say almost every single week. It's unbelievable.
But not today. They were in sync with what Shannon said.
Yeah,
They don't agree with Jeff. They just shoved aside Jeff Saturday. They just shoved aside Jeff Saturday.